blocked the Delhi Development Authority and ordered criminal action over illegal tree cutting in the ridge area, which is an extension of the Aravallis and acts as green lungs for the national capital. Now, the apex court blasted the infra body in the national capital for concealing information, for allegedly trying to protect the higher officers and rather push the blame on lower ranks. This comes as Delhi Lieutenant Governor V.K. Saksena's role is under lengths for reportedly visiting the area on February 3rd and ordering cutting of more than 750 trees for construction of roads. The reprimand from Apex Court followed after DDA said it was unable to find documents on whether the Lieutenant Governor had visited the area or not. Earlier, the Supreme Court had on June 24 directed the development body to come clean on Lieutenant Governor's role regarding the allegations which had first surfaced after a mail by an executive engineer pointed at his involvement. And the developments come as Top Court was hearing a petition by Delhi resident against the DDA vice chairman who claimed cutting of more than 1,000 trees. However, the Delhi Development Authority has pegged that number at 663. Alongside the DDA, the Supreme Court has also pulled up the Aam Aadmi Party-led Delhi government for not taking action against those responsible. Rame, my colleague, joins me for more over the phone lines. Rame, good morning. Clearly, we've given a quick takeaway of what this essentially is. But as far as legally speaking about this, how would this pan out now?
Absolutely. So the Delhi Development Authority has been pulled up by the top court of our country for not giving information, for not providing the information on the Delhi's Lieutenant Governor's LG site visit ahead of the cutting tree. Now the Supreme Court has pulled up the DDA and has stated that why the information regarding the visit of Delhi LG V.K. Saxena at the site where trees were cut in violation of the orders of court was not given. Now the DDA was also asked to furnish it on the affidavit the details of the visit of the LG. Now, the DDA vice chairperson is already facing a contempt case for cutting down trees in the capital's rich forest, which contravenes the dictation of the Supreme Court. So the basic core legal issue was that the Supreme Court had already passed the directions that the trees won't be cut in the Delhi's ridge area. And despite the Supreme Court's direction, it was found that the trees were cut in the central area, and it invited the contempt of the court, contempt of the highest court of our country, the Supreme Court. Even Justice Oka, who was presiding in the bench of the Supreme Court, asked that if the vice chairman had inquired with the concerned department and called for the report or asked the officers who were present in the meeting. So they were severally reprimanded, the DD authorities were severally reprimanded by the Supreme Court. If I may read out the verbatim of what has been written by...
Rame, I'd have to interject you there, but for the moment, thank you very much for getting us those initial details, at least and drawing things into perspective for us as far as what the top court did state. But for now, let's leave it at that.